Yes, welcome to the 67 Hail Hail channel on YouTube. Apologies straight away if you can hear a slightly different tone in my voice.
The reason is for that.
A bit of a sore throat, John. I was at Hampden for the game that Celtic beat Rangers 1-0 at the weekend, and I probably shouted a wee bit too much, but these things happen.
No, don't blame me.
Exactly. I mean, we are, a day after the game, barely. So we're just going to analyse a little bit of what happened, but touching more so on Fraser Forster, because it was another excellent performance from the Englishman. He's just, we didn't pay any money for him, bringing him up on loan, but he certainly earned whatever we have put towards his wages already. He was just incredible. I think he probably made, a dozen saves in the match, the majority of them from Morelos. Obviously, the penalty will take most of the gloss of the performance, but there was loads of other really good saves. Just talk us through how good you think he was and how much of an impact he had on us winning that cup.
Oh, it was almost all down to him, you have to say, because in the first half especially, we were awful. Really worst performance for a long time, maybe since Cluj. I'd say. Well, probably even worse, in fact, because that game was a sort of freak game, but we just didn't get going at all. Midfield wasn't about, with no outball, with Morgan up front. But Forster just stood up to every chance that Rangers had. I think the first save for Jack was an important one. I know everybody will talk about all the Morelos saves, but that one for Jack was fantastic, 'cause that was a good shot, and he managed to palm it away. I think if that went in when they were right on top, it would have been really hard for us to come back. And the shot, the one for Morelos as well, when Morelos sort of cut in, and he
managed with his
feet,
yeah,
and that was a great save as well. Of course, the penalty save, and it just was an even better performance. I said he's won against Barcelona, I think.
Well, that's a big statement, because he was great that night.
He was great that night, but that wasn't a cup final against Rangers, and I suppose we players with that night, but strange enough, we sort of created as many chances we did that night as we did yesterday. 2 chances in each game. But I'd say, if for circumstances, that was Foster's best ever Celtic performance, and we need to sign him as soon as possible.
It's no coincidence that those 2 games you talk about, the one against Rangers and that famous win against Barca in 2012, both came when we were dominated in both matches, and I can't believe we won either match, but it comes as no coincidence or no surprise that it happens when Fraser Forster's in nets, because he just gets these days, these nights, and the Lazio games, both of them, but especially the one at home was another one of those nights where, and I know he lost a goal in that Lazio game, and I know Barca scored in the end as well, but he has these days when he's unbeatable almost, and you just feel as if nothing's going to go past him. And I don't know, we've had a lot of good goalkeepers over the years. Artur Boruc springs to mind. Even recent years, Craig Gordon at his peak was a good goalkeeper and made a lot of saves, but none of them have that same ability of Forster just to make amazing saves and just to be completely unbeatable in matches. And for me, if you're looking ahead to the summer, and there's so much chat about, how do we keep Forster? Can we buy him? Would he want to come back to Celtic? I think we've just got to do everything. If that amount is, 7-8 million, he pays for it in the saves he makes. If you think of, if we didn't have Forster in nets against Rangers, if we had Craig Gordon or Scott Bain, Rangers were winning that 3 or 4-1.
I would have got gubbed. No, he's that important, and he's confidence to the rest of the team as well.
Exactly.
Julian and I were okay-ish, didn't have the rest, but they would have got confidence.
They grew into the game.
And as soon as they saved the penalty, even though we were down to 10 men, Celtic were the better team. We created that brilliant chance for Johnson, and Rangers just had a few half chances. So that save gave plenty of confidence to the team, and that shows how important he is. So I think we need to buy him.
I agree completely. I think folk, just touching that Johnson chance, folk will forget that as well. And we're not going to sit here and try and kid even Celtic fans watching this on. Rangers were by far the better team, and in any normal day they would have won that game. But folk are forgetting that, other than the goal that we scored and the penalty they had, we had the best chance in the game, which was Mikey Johnson's. For me, that was the best chance, and I don't know how he didn't score, but if he had scored, I think with 15 minutes to go, 2-0, the game would have been over. So I think folk tend to forget that a little bit, but just touching on Forster, a wonderful keeper, and I just really hope that we do everything in the summer. He was beating the badge after the game.
I think he'd want to stay. If you look at his celebrations,
exactly.
Look, went and slid along the park, ran out the goal.
Where would he have been without Celtic?
Exactly.
At the moment, he'd be sitting in, the Southampton reserves or whatever. Like, it's very well saying, he's brought us so much, and he has. But Celtic have brought him so much.
It would have been
well.
great for him. They've got him to move to England. He got an England squad at Celtic. People might forget. So
and if he's playing like that,
he deserves to be back.
again.
No, they probably won't because they think if it was guff, but he should be. And it was a fantastic performance by Forster. Probably maybe the best individual performance ever by Celtic playing a final. That's how good it was.
Going for the big statements, aren't you?
Well, that's how good it was. It was the difference between 10 trophies in a row and a hammering after your biggest rivals. So thanks, Fraser.
Yeah, so we may not have played out of our skins on Sunday, but we did win the game, and please forgive us if we're going to, enjoy that a wee bit longer throughout the week. We'll have videos coming throughout the week. We're going to do a Cluj preview as well, obviously, for the game on Thursday night, and we bit of chat over, what players are going to be rested. I don't expect to see Fraser Forster or Scott Brown over in Romania. We'll touch on that, but we'll also give you some more, reaction to the game on Sunday because it was pretty special. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so below.